Hi everyone, this is going to be a brief overview on how to use the grade calculation sheet. This is the only thing you really should trust when it comes to calculating your grade. Canvas is not accurate. The percentages that it's giving you is including all of the uploaded scores, and some of them are weighted, as we will discuss. And attendance is part of participation, and it's weighting it very heavily as something in the grade book. All right, so if you look, you have a couple columns here. You have the points possible in the second column next to all of the different assignments that are listed in the very first column. You'll notice that in orange at the top, it says retype the points possible as you complete the assignment. What happens when you do that is you'll notice that the points left to earn over here, which starts out at 1,000, is going to go down. So here, we've already taken exam 1, and I'm going to put 50 points, and you'll notice that it now just dropped over here to 950. And you'll notice when I put in exam 2, the same thing happens, and it just dropped down to 900. You're going to be typing all of the points possible for the things that we've completed. And I'll add one more here. Lecture quiz 1, we've finished, and lecture quiz 2. And you'll notice that the points have dropped from points left to earn because we've already been finishing these particular assignments. And we have other ones that we've completed, so you should be doing that as well. And then in this column D here, you'll notice that you're supposed to put your score. So let's say for exam 1, you earned 40 points, and for exam 2, you earned 43 points. So what you'll notice here is that the points to a low A, a low B, and a low C in the class have also been shifting downwards. So this is telling you how many points left you need to get to, right? How many points you need to earn to get to that low A, B, or C. Now, early on in the class and up until this point, you probably still have some what's called breathing room, because you will have enough space for what's left to earn in the class to what you want to get. But note that that is going to get narrower and narrower as we go along, and at some point you might actually cross the threshold where you will not be able to earn an A any longer. You can only earn a B or a C. So that depends on how well you're doing on your different assignments. So here's lecture quiz. Let me just say I got 9 on both of those. And you'll notice that it's also calculating a current percentage, so you always know where you're standing at that particular moment in the class, and not having to rely on what Canvas is telling you, which, as I mentioned, is not very accurate. You also have a space down here for extra credit. So extra credit does not count into your score, but I recommend that everybody do their 5 different assignments to get to 25 extra credit points. And you'll notice that at that moment, it actually shoved me up above 100%. But obviously, as the class moves on, that would shift downward. Okay, so you need to add all of that in. My last little note to you is about homework and participation. Those are the only 2 categories in the class that are weighted. Everything else is pretty much straightforward. What I mean by weighted is that there'll be more points assigned to homework than 80, and there's more points assigned to participation than 40 in the class. But overall, they're only going to count towards a total of 80 points or 8% for homework, and 40 points or 4% for participation in the overall scheme of 1,000 points. So what you can do is estimate. So we haven't completed all the participation or all the homework yet, but if you'd like to figure out what's going on, then you can calculate your percentage of 80 points. So like if, for example, you have currently earned 93% of the homework points, then you would calculate 93% of 80 points and put that in. You'll have to adjust at the end of the semester exactly what your actual value is at the conclusion, but you can estimate if you're wanting to know. So let's say for a homework, you're getting, 93%, you would just calculate what 93% of 80 is. So let me just do a quick little calculation here. So that would be 74 points. So I would say my homework is, of course, it's going to be 80 points max, but let's say I get 74 points of those. All right, so this is an estimate until the class is complete. Participation, maybe you've done everything, every discussion, you've participated by turning in all of your quiz assignments. You haven't missed, an excessive number of learning catalytics, etc. So you can, let's say this is 40, and let's just say that you pretty much know that you're at 95% of 40. So that is going to be about, all right, so you can estimate a little bit for these two up until the end, but this is how you fill it out. Hopefully that's helpful, and know that this is the only thing you should really be trusting. Do not trust Canvas. Thank you. Good luck with this.